Okay, so yeah, I've already had my first. Well, I guess I have to rewrite it. I went on ahead and put this one in the invalid because, yeah, yeah, I messed up. Boo boo me. Uh, oh, by the way, hi, I'm Charles Anderson. I'm just a guy from Goodwill, and I've already done my first business boo boo. But here's the thing about boo boos: they can be fixed. Let's see here. All right, so now it's August 20th because hey, I changed it, and we're going to keep track of our mistakes as well, so that people. Thing about mistakes is you make sure to make note of them. You go on. In this case, I'm just making note of my mistake. The educational side has not changed. Bam. But I made sure because I'm actually producing two other products. Duh. That's also included in Project Idiog. So let's go. The product's educational, and I noted it. All right. Entertainment. So, I mean, this is going to be obviously, hey, I'm documenting the whole thing while I'm doing it. That's part of the fun. And, if I end up being like the Titanic, at least you'll be able to hopefully see where I sunk at. And guess what? Don't do what I did. So, anyway, it's going to be basically a series of clips recorded as the project unfolds. Now, I've got to take into account, this is going to make this a unique product because I'm making video game. I'm doing a series of tutorials on how to make a video game, and including the feedback of the community, onto how to make a video game, uh, along with this stuff, and because I'm going to be documenting this whole crazy mess that I'm starting, is this project includes a unique nature of interaction for this purpose because it's going to be feeding back in upon itself. So I'm documenting it as it happens because thus my business will literally be public as far as the nature of scope. So it contains a certain amount of informational event feedback for the purpose of documentation. Now I'm not even doing the business rights and legalese, but the spirit of what I'm going to do is going to be right here in my core concepts, and it does not betray this. It's actually additional information that I'm going to consider part of this. This is the core. This is the another way of how I'm splitting it up. This is, I guess you could say, this is kind of like my core. Of course, this can change. I specified. Now this one right here, these lines here, I am not going to change. I will consider project failure if I have to, betray this or anything. Okay, anyone contacting, Project Idiog, me, or, representatives Project Idiog, first things first, they're going to say public or private. And that's going to set the thing for conversation. All right? That's going to be set it. So public, yeah, it may jump up there. Obviously, everybody's coming on and be like, public, I have an idea, public. Yes, it's public, meaning that should it be like a really great idea, that I just absolutely got to jump on. It's, yeah, public there. Private will be, I've got this game idea, but I don't want to be, I want to remain anonymous. Hey, no problem. Yeah, those wishing to assist will be fully protected, should they so desire. But anyway, that whole public-private issue will always be set to remind somebody that, hey, this may be recorded, and it's part of the show. So anyway, that's going to be set before official communication start. Official communication starts right after public or private, and that's even before you introduce yourself on the phone or come up to me and I happen to have my handy cam and you're like, and I'll be like, public or private, and there you go. So anyway, before official communication start, once this declared official communication start, to protect those who wish to be protected. If not, default is private. If I forget to ask, I'm gonna just assume that you may be like, yeah, I do want. Well, okay, well that'll be obviously specified afterwards, and I'll have like, oh yeah, we didn't ask, but they said, and then I'll start the clip. Creative, yes, creative, definitely gonna. Now, if somebody calls in and says, private, and then they start like me and Guido, oh, guess what? This, I don't care. You're threatening my project. So your right to privacy because you're threatening me, guess what? I'm gonna reveal you because you have become a true threat, to the project. Uh, Now, if you threaten me, you can do whatever. Again, that's probably going to be public though, because then all right, Project Idiog itself, right? We've got to be public. So, with respect to someone else's privacy. So, Project Idiog, you can record me or whatever. This is specified right here because, hey, if I'm a goof butt in front of people, yeah, I gotta be willing to be a goof butt in front of people. Okay, I probably better stop it here because of the nature of this video. All right, and